It's very well over 100 years old.
So wait, is there a way to get downstairs from inside here?
No. Well, you'd have to go to my neighbor's downstairs in order to get downstairs.
So you would have to go outside.
You have to go downstairs to get to the downstairs.
But I mean, like, there's no indoor way to go to the first floor.
Downstairs. There's no outside access, if that makes sense. So if we went outside and walked around the building, there's no way to get into the basement. I have to go into my neighbor's apartment
Mm.
in order to get downstairs.
No, that's what I mean to get to their apartment.
What?
Okay, so like this place when it
Yes.
was first originally built
Yes.
was probably not apartments. In
No, it
1892.
was a house.
It was a house. So why would they make a house where the only way you can get to the second floor is from the outside?
Probably, I imagine they separated them. I don't
Unless
know.
there is a door somewhere in here that leads downstairs.
There's not that I know of. I've never seen like, and there could be remnants of a staircase that was previously there, but is no longer there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They could have like boarded it up or something. Like you know how like in your
Yeah.
bathroom there's that stairs up to the attic.
Yeah, it's a very weird layout.
Exactly.
So yeah, I could see that. I don't know. I never really looked into it. Like, look at the fucking the way the closets are. You see how like the door, like that's not normal doors. That's not a normal closet. That's not none of this. Nothing about this house is normal.
Or maybe it was a business.
This house was not a business under any circumstance.
This could have been like I mean, I could totally see this upper level being like maybe an accounting, CPA,
No,
lawyer office, maybe. Back in its day, maybe.
we're talking about a house built in the 1800s, the fucking 19th century.
Well, the reason I think this could have been like a business or something is because it's on a major route. Like we're right here at an intersection
Yeah, but
across
the
from
layout doesn't make sense.
Oh, I mean, it was 18. What do you say, 92?
1892.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of shit didn't make sense in 1892. Now.
I guess.
Look at that.
Maybe
You know
it
that-
was built as a business in some sense.
You know that one house you were looking at? The one
Yeah.
that had the railroad tanker as its
Yeah.
Septic
it's like
tank?
septic. Yeah.
That didn't make no fucking sense.
Well, no, that made no sense at all.
Like
that was stupid.
that stairway up to the second floor.
Was obnoxiously like narrow and tiny and
Yeah, I'm a thin like person, and that was even for me. I was like, Jesus Christ! I'm like, how do you
it's an
get?
old house.
How the fuck you get anything up there to the second floor?
You don't.
That's why there was so much shit left up there. Remember?
Probably because
We,
like,
like-
we're not carrying it down those stairs.
Is that place still?
No, I think
abandoned?
it was sold. I don't think.
Did they demolish the house?
No, not that I know of. I think it's still standing. I drove by there not terribly long ago. I'd say about a month and a half ago. So it still stands.
If it's not sold and it's still like,
I wanted to buy it
we should go in there or like record shit.
into the fucking house.
It's an abandoned house.
It's fucking weird.
It's pretty fucking abandoned.
Nah, it's pretty. It's not pretty fucking. It's fucking abandoned.
But like that place
What the
was
fuck are we gonna record in there? The Blair Witch Project?
well, like there's a lot of channels on YouTube I watch that people go to abandoned places.
So we're gonna record the Blair Witch Project in that house.
I mean, we went there at night once, and
Yeah,
we're
but
still
only
alive.
to show you the outside. Well, no,
No, we
did go
went inside.
Yeah,
That's how I
true.
knew
That's
the
true.
the fucking stairway was so narrow.
That's right, because I was really adamant. I was like, I think I'm gonna buy this place, but yeah, there would have been no way they would
That
have
place
given me
was
a loan for it.
fucking dumb.
Well, that was the point. I was gonna fix it up.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
dirt
but
fucking cheap, so
like-
I would have had the money to fix it.
if you would have been in a better situation if somehow the outside elements hadn't gotten inside.
Yeah, the foundation was in good shape though.
You gotta think though, like when we went, you said the people who had previously owned had left like what years ago, years prior to that.
Yeah, a few years ago.
So, and like when we were going through there, like I mean, you could definitely tell there was like mold probably.
Not really.
That
It
moist.
was-
I mean, there was open windows, and you gotta imagine rain and shit.
Yeah, it wasn't really a mold problem though. Like
I imagine
it
there's
was
gotta
really
be some.
like even like my dad looked at it for example, and like he's like the foundation's in solid shape. He didn't see mold. What he saw was just like it needs cleaned hard
You gotta
and it
take
needs
a
good paint.
you gotta take a black light to that shit.
Meh.
Like I've seen, there's a YouTube show I watch where these guys go around and they pick really shitty motels to go to.
So they go to Motel 6.
No, like actually, I don't think they even went to a motel. I don't know. Like they usually stay away from like the big brand name chain ones because usually they're pretty decent.
Not Motel 6.
Like, well, I mean, Motel 6. I mean,
That's your bottom of the barrel for
you
motel
watch some of
chains.
these episodes and you would reconsider. Like Motel 6 looks like
Motel 6 looks like the fucking, what is that, Shanghai Palace?
looks like the Four Seasons. Like no, like there's some times where they've gone in there and they found like, what is it, like fucking crack and like heroin and meth pipes,
Wow.
bed bugs.
Well, then they're just yeah, okay, so they're off the wall.
Semen
so like, do you know
everywhere.
there's the one on 30?
Semen everywhere.
Semen everywhere. Yeah,
Nah.
I wouldn't trust the bed.
There's actually a lot of hotel rooms or motel rooms that they've gone to that.
Like the independent, like mom and pop ones, yeah, I could see that. Like they're just like fucking off the road.
It depends,
just-
because like a lot of these ones that they go to seem
the
to
signs
be.
half backlit, you know.
Yeah, these ones that they seem to go to, like they seem like they were nice at one point.
Well,
Maybe-
probably the idea was when they started, they're like, we're gonna create something great. And
Well, yeah,
then-
I'm sure back in like the 50s or 60s when half these places were made, they were like great. But then over time, for some odd reason, the original owners probably either just sold it, didn't want it, and it just fell into the hands of someone who just didn't give a fuck, or like piss poor management.
Yeah, I mean, you see that. That's
Yeah.
fair. I'm thinking of one place in particular that's a fucking shit show, not far from here. But yeah, like you go in and there's like holes in the walls and the carpet's all tore up and
Yep.
the bed I just don't trust. So
And the first channel that comes to when you turn on the TV is porn.
yeah.
Like yeah.
It's yeah, and they have the old like tube TVs in there, like it wasn't upkept. It's strictly meant it's like you need a bed.
Okay. Well, what's the worst motel room or hotel room you stayed in?
The worst one I've stayed in, hilariously enough, and I wasn't joking about this earlier, it's a Motel 6. It was the worst room I've ever been in because I don't think they have a cleaning service.
What state was it in?
That was in Ohio.
Were you in Ohio?
I was going to California. So when
Ah.
I was driving there, we stayed there overnight only because we drove for 14 hours that day.
Jesus
So we were exhausted.
Christ.
And
From here to Ohio is 14 hours?
it was like it was at the edge of Ohio, so we were almost crossing the border out of Ohio. Because you got to remember, we went from
Oh, you went through all of Ohio.
we went through
then.
all of that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we went through all of Ohio.
I was gonna say, I thought you meant like you got to
But
the
we didn't
end.
start. You got to remember too. We didn't start until around.
I thought you meant like you got to the edge of Pennsylvania. You're like, whoo, that took forever.
That's like a 5.5 hour drive.
Oh, that's not
well.
14 hours. What'd you do? Like do a few loops and come back? Like,
No, we got there, and it's either that or Indiana. I want to say it was Ohio though, but we got there. I remember we were so exhausted, and like we were looking for hotels at that point. Like, and normally along like any type of turnpike or interstate highway, you expect them fairly often. Where we were at, it wasn't that often anymore. So, but it was just really late.
Were you on like the Ohio Turnpike? I guess. they call
No, it was. I think it's 80. But
it? So it was just like a state route, I guess.
no, it crosses all the way,
Yeah.
going all the way to
Was
California.
it toll?
Yeah, I don't remember actually, to be perfectly honest with you.
You know, like okay, like you know how we have the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Yeah.
Obviously, it has an end. Where does it end at? Does it end at the end of Pennsylvania?
Well, no,
then
because
does
the
it-
turnpike keeps going.
Yeah, so does it turn into the Ohio Turnpike? Or whatever that's named?
I guess. I mean, I should know this by now. I've drove.
Well, we
so
drove out to
much.
Pittsburgh, which is fairly close to the fairly western side of Pennsylvania. I mean, that's like as west PA as you can probably get.
Right, in terms of major anything.
city, yeah.
That's the most.
Although,
western you
is
get.
Erie more western?
No, that's northwest.
Well, I know
from
it's
here, for
west, but
sure.
like if you drew
that's
a line,
top. That's literally northwest. Of
like if you drew a
Pennsylvania.
line down, which one's more west?
Probably Erie. but it's at the very top of the state.
Well,
So
that's
it's
what I
like,
mean. I mean, not the. I mean, it could still be the most western big city.
yeah, I was just thinking in terms of just western location. Like,
Although, is that-
this is the west.
Is Erie that big?
I
know
it's
it's-
a major city.
It's near a
Like,
Great Lake, which I found out by this one dude on Facebook that there's a lot of shipment that goes through the Great Lakes apparently.
I can imagine that.
Like big ass cargo ships that go from like one to the other, which is like,
Well, yeah, they're massive bodies of water. When you think of lake, you don't think of massive
Well, they're
body
fucking
of water.
huge.
That's why they're called the Great Lakes, you know. So, but no,
They're,
I can actually see that there's actually vessels that.
I don't know if this is the exact number, but I think I saw like Lake Erie's the 11th biggest lake in the world. I think.
I could see that.
I think
I
it's
think the largest
11th.
lake in the world is in Russia.
Yeah.
Um,
Or yeah, Russia, or was it? No, it wasn't Africa.
just to finish my story, it was in Motel 6.
Yeah, back to
It
that.
was there was a few. I saw a few cockroaches.
Oh fuck that.
Yeah, and actually it was me, my ex-wife, and my father. So it was.
Wait, he went out with you to California?
He wanted to make sure we got there safely. So in order to make sure we did, he went with us. He kind
Damn.
of led the way because he was like, "You're not going by yourself. I'll drive you out there."
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I didn't
So-
expect him for all people. I mean,
He
like,
lived there. He did. He lived there.
Wait.
So
her dad.
no, my dad.
Oh, your dad. Drove.
My dad. Yeah.
Sorry, I thought.
No, we drove. We drove separate vehicles.
I thought you meant your ex-wife's
but-
dad. I was like, holy shit, that dude made a trip from here to California.
No.
That's
no.
impressive because
Yeah,
knowing his,
no,
well,
it was my father.
yeah.
But but yeah, there was cockroaches in
Wait.
the bathroom.
Your dad lived out in California at the time.
My dad, he used to. He lived in a lot of places actually. Him and my
With your
mother.
mom?
Yep.
Where in California did they
I
live?
believe it was San Diego.
Were you alive?
No, not even close to being.
Damn.
I was not even a thought or a sperm.
Oh, you're the last to be born, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even think my sisters weren't even born at that time, so that
Damn.
should give you an
So this was like
indication.
beginning of their marriage.
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know like their whole timeline. I can't lay it out in
Yeah.
front of me and be like, this was this
That's
time.
interesting though.
But yeah, no, it was they lived out.
I could
believe,
totally
in San
see your
Diego.
mom being a Californian.
My mom.
Yeah.
It's because what she likes to tan. She could be a Jersey woman or a California.
That's true. Yeah. She has blonde hair, doesn't she?
She does.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
So-
can see that's California. No, I mean just the way, like just the way she, I guess, acts. Like I could see her being from California.
And I guess that's fair.
She doesn't act like oh my god, like like not like the Valley Girl type, but more like
No. She's not like that at all.
No.
She's very. My mom's not even soft spoken, but she's just very like.
she takes care of herself.
Yeah,
is
she
what
takes
it
care of
is.
herself.
Yeah. Which is something my mom learned recently, I guess. Or not recently. but-
She learned that recently.
Well, it's weird. Like if you look at old or pictures of my mom from like the '90s, it looks so weird.
It's funny when.
Because she's heavier and she's got this.
Wait, your mom's heavier?
back then.
Oh, I was gonna say she's.
She lost a lot of weight.
I was gonna say she's not heavy at all.
No, not anymore.
Nah.
I mean, she was. I mean, she really wasn't ever heavy to begin with. She was like 170, 180.
I was gonna say I've seen pictures.
Yeah, but she's like 130 now, I think. But she's
When's
never
this?
had, like when I was growing up, she had like dark brown hair.
Well, that changed.
Yeah, now she has blonde.
Yeah, she's blonde now. That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom used to have dark brown hair.
Yeah, my mom
Like
was
way
like
back in the day.
my mom had like dark brown, almost like jet black looking hair. And it's like, oh, I guess. I mean, my hair's pretty dark. I guess that's where I get it from. Because my dad was blonde as shit.
Was he?
Yeah.
I never would have pinned it.
He looked like Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen.
I have a picture of him in like his prom tux.
Wow.
He looks like an awkward Steve McQueen.
That's I could see this.
He was a good looking dude back when he was younger.
What happened?
Life.
Life. No, I'm just fucking around, but
Vietnam goddamn wars, what happened?
the Vietnam War.
Well, I mean, he was there.
I'm curious, what was your worst motel experience? Or hotel, it doesn't really matter, just any experience when it comes to staying in lodging.
Man. I'm trying to think of one where it's like absolute, like just the worst. But like,
Well, I mean, you obviously know what constitutes the worst.
Yeah, like I haven't really been to that many terrible hotel or motels, to be honest. Like the ones that come to mind were one time me and my mom and dad went to the beach. I forget what beach it was. I think it was either Wildwood or Rehoboth.
Well,
And
we're in New Jersey or we're in
yeah, so we stayed we're either in Delaware or
Delaware
Jersey.
or New Jersey.
So yeah, but usually when we went to like, we used to go to the beach a lot. We used to go to Ocean City, both Ocean Cities.
I was gonna say which one because
Rehoboth.
there's a huge difference.
Rehoboth. We've been to, what was the other one I said? I said
Wildwood.
Wildwood. Atlantic City. We went to.
No, AC's bad.
Now it is.
It
Back.
sucks.
I went to Atlantic City when I was in the 90s.
Dude, I've never
I was a little
been there
kid, so
in
I
the
couldn't
90s.
gamble or do any of the fun shit. But to be honest, there like AC back in the day,
I
like
got
back
way
in
too
the
many
90s,
stories in AC.
was like the East Coast Las Vegas. Like it was fucking dope as shit.
Yeah.
Like there was things to do for every age. Like yeah, you could there was a shit ton of casinos and gambling and shit and stuff like that. But there was also like arcades and Planet Hollywood and just fun shit for kids to do too. And but then I went back for a bachelor party probably 5-6 years ago. And
Okay.
it was just like the moment we hit town, I was like, I feel like I'm covered in this film.
Dude, it's
Like this
gross.
layer of this
So
gross
gross.
film. And it's like I don't know what the fuck I was like. Well, like I had agreed to go because my two roommates were gonna go also, and I was like, well, I don't want to be fucking left at home alone by myself. So I was like, I guess I will go. Plus, I was like, the room was all paid for. Like everything was paid for. Like I didn't have to pay for
Oh, well,
anything.
I would have went too. Fuck it.
I mean, the room and the food was paid for, but like if you wanted to gamble, you had to do that.
Oh
on your
yeah,
own
you're
term.
doing that on your own fucking
And
wallet.
I've never been a huge gambler, so that
Nope.
was an easy temptation to resist.
Yeah, I bet $10 the last time I went to AC.
So, like,
and I was like, I'm done.
This is what we did. Like we drove from Fraser Malvern all the way down to Atlantic City. I mean, granted, it was for this bachelor party, and so we get down there. We check into this. I don't even remember what fucking hotel it was. It was a pretty nice hotel though. It had its own casino in it, but it was like a smaller.
Ah.
It wasn't like a Caesars or a Trump place. It was like I forget what the fuck it was. But we ate and then we gambled a bit, or they gambled a bit, and then we went upstairs and started drinking shit. And then one guy's like, "Oh yeah, we're all going to a fucking strip club and blah blah blah." And I'm
Oh,
sitting there,
God.
and I'm like, "Oh God, like I mean, like we gotta plan this shit out." Because we are not just gonna start walking into like the first fucking
Go
strip
to
club
the
you see.
gentleman's club.
Yeah. No, I mean that could be a cruel fate if you walk into the wrong strip club. Like you could be seeing like stab wounds and C-section scars.
That's fair.
It's their C squad up on that night.
I trust me. I know. I know way too well.
So we finally pick one, and on this ad it's like, oh, bachelor parties get in for free. They were like, oh, sweet. So we go to this one and we get there and we're like, hey, we're a bachelor party. And the fucking dude is like, oh, that ad's old and stuff. And then like starts demanding $25 from everybody. Like to get in was $25.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird because usually dudes get in for free to a gentleman's club because they anticipate you're gonna spend money on like booze and the
Yeah.
girls. You know, they want to charge for the women. That's how it was when I went down there. There was a gentleman's club where they like it was like me, my ex, and our two friends of ours, and there was two women and there was two dudes and her brother. Were trying to get in, and they were,
The computer one,
what's that?
computer guy.
No.
Not
my
that
ex's brother. No. It's
I was gonna say that would have been funny if he was in a strip club, because I've seen that.
No. He wouldn't dare.
I know.
No, that would be a cold day in hell. But
That's why I was gonna be like, holy shit, what? Like,
yeah, that would have blew my fucking mind. I actually would have lost my shit. I would have bought him a drink then. But
no, but like the
they charged for the women.
Yeah.
They didn't charge. They weren't going to charge for us,
Oh.
just because they anticipate we're going to go in there, we're going to bomb the place, with money, just throwing
Oh,
it
no.
down, and being like, Show us your tits.
I've never been to a strip club where I haven't had to pay to get in. Like
Really?
every single one I've
There's
had
not
to
one
pay.
gentleman's club you've been to like that? That's
Nope.
crazy.
One down in Philly, Daydreams, which is like a warehouse. That was $25 to
I've
get
never
into.
been to. That was the only place I've ever been to.
Strip club.
Yeah, I don't go to them. I
I've
just
been
never go.
to 3. I've been to the one in kind of the one in Lang City. I'll get to that.
I thought you were gonna say Lancaster. I was like,
No.
whoa.
Is there even one in Lancaster?
There has
There's
to be.
Owl's Diamond up in Reading.
There's gotta be one Lancaster.
That's like the most famous, quote unquote, local one, I guess you could say.
I guess.
There's ones out west though.
I bet.
Jeff knew this person that he introduced to me,
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
and one of their siblings was a stripper that worked at one of these like hole in the wall strip clubs in the
Oh, great.
like near Harrisburg, I think, or past York, maybe. I want to even say.
It's in
I don't
York,
know.
So it's South Harrisburg.
It was out there where you would never suspect a fucking strip club to
I mean,
be.
York is large.
York is
so-
also dirty as fuck.
It
too.
is dirty as fuck. Trust me. Yeah, I know.
Although I can't. York back in the day, also like back in the day, shit. Another back in the day, but
Nah, it's always back in the day.
like when I had my license,
Nothing happens now.
that's what it feels like now. Like so many things were better back in the day, but
Some things. I agree with you there.
York, when I was like 2006, 2007, so I'd have
Okay.
been 18, 19. That was like the place to go to for street racing.
Street race.
Yeah, take the old Integra out to York.
The old Integra. I remember that. See, I didn't have anything race worthy. Most race worthy fucking car I ever had was a 1999 Sunfire. That's not race worthy at all.
Sunfire wasn't a bad car. My sister had one.
It's not race worthy. It's race worthy if you're like 16.
You could have did something to it. You could have put some flames on the side.
Yeah, there you go. It goes faster now.
Nah, I mean, shit. You think that's embarrassing? Like, at least
That's
my car
bad.
was nice.
Bad.
But-
Your car was nice.
I had to roll with someone that had a Dodge Shadow
See, you're talking. I know who you're
that
talking
broke
about.
down every fucking time we went to York.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I know exactly what you're talking about too.
If it didn't break down the way there, it broke down the way back.
Oh God, I
that-
can totally see it.
Did I ever
too.
tell you about this story where we went out. Me and this person went out. Actually, no, it wasn't him. It was either him or different. Anyway, story's still funny. But me and him went out to York to do the street race meetup.
Okay.
Illegal as fuck shit, and like real Fast and Furious type shit, which is so dumb to say, but it's exactly what it reminds me. Like, have you remember the first Fast and Furious movie
Yeah.
where it was like actually about street racing and not about dodging submarines, but like they it was like that, like typical like fucking T for T like that. And one time we had got there perfectly on time, nobody broke down, nothing bad happened. We're like, okay, cool, maybe this is our time. We get everything done, we're about to go home. Granted, like we would leave and go back home at like 3, 4 in the morning, sometimes like when the sun's coming up.
Oh my God.
So like I don't want it to be out there as longer as I had to.
Yeah.
So, but the way back, motherfucker broke down.
Of course.
And usually the time I would just sit there and wait and help and stuff. This
Nah.
time I kind of just like
You just
kind of California rolled, stopped by him and was like,
You're like.
and just kept going. And I was like, I'm just gonna
It's just too much for me right now. I gotta go.
Yeah, I was like, well, I was fucking dead ass tired, and I was like, if I stop, I'm gonna fucking pass
What was
out.
wrong with this? What was wrong with this car? Like, what was it that was causing the problem? I'm just
think
curious. Usually, there's something that's wrong, and he just doesn't fix it because he didn't feel like spending the money, or he doesn't.
It was
have
something.
it.
I think it kept overheating. Something with the,
Oh,
something with the
okay,
radiator.
Okay, fair enough.
Because eventually, like, you remember that one time where we were all, excuse me, street racing,
Yeah.
quote unquote, to the movie theater.
To the mall.
And
That
remember
was the
how
mall. All
The
the
mall
mall. The
that-
four of us, right?
the mall, then the movie theater.
Did we go to a movie theater?
Yeah, because we went to go see Jackass.
Oh,
One of the
that's
Jackasses.
right. Yeah, no, I remember this now.
Either 2 or 3, I forget.
Yeah, I think it was 2.
It was the one where the one dude sits on the test test of strength, like carnival game where the dildo goes up his ass.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm talking about with the hammer?
I know what you're
The
talking about.
hammer
I
and
know
the bell.
skit.
Ding!
Yeah, I know the skit. I just don't remember which one it was.
Dude, I saw that movie in movie theaters probably like 2 or 3 times, and it
Oh my
was
God.
funny every fucking time. I've never laughed harder at a movie in a movie theater than that. Like, there was just tears, dude.
Oh my god. Oh, those movies were always, fucking hysterical, especially for that,
I think that's the only one I ever saw in theaters, though. Because I was, like, just at that age where I think it was rated R, and we were all 18.
Yeah.
And so we were
it was
like,
right around that
"Fuck
time.
yeah."
Yeah, it was right around that time when we were able to get in to watch those.
Yeah, because we were like 18, 19 when that movie came out.
Yeah, we were. It was
Shit.
right around that time.
But yeah, going back to hotels, the other one I can kind of think of being shitty is south
That's
of
where
the
this
border.
began.
South of the border.
South of the border?
You ever been there?
No, you talking about, I think it's
It's where the North and South Carolina borders meet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Now I
And
know
it's
what
a
you're talking about.
fucking shithole place. It's so, like, me, my mom, my dad were for some odd reason, we had the brilliant fun idea to drive from Pennsylvania down to Disney World in Florida.
I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that. Not fun.
I-95 the whole fucking way down.
I was so fucking tired. I slept usually most of the way.
Not a lot of people would think that drive would suck, but that
murder.
drive fucking sucks.
It's fucking murder.
I don't even remember going through Georgia. Like,
Yeah, the fuck is Georgia? Yeah.
there's a lot of states I don't remember going the fuck through.
No, because
Because you're just driving and you're just like, well, this is my life.
That's a
for the
road.
next day and a half.
That's a car.
Well,
That's
like,
a hill.
We didn't even use our own car. We rented a fucking minivan.
You rented a car.
Yeah, we rented a minivan.
That's surprising. Not a lot of people do stuff like that.
I don't know how the fuck not expensive that was. They charge
To
you
drive from Pennsylvania to Florida?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unless,
that's
actually, no,
definitely a hike.
I know exactly what it was. It was because they were willing to cut us a deal because that minivan had to go back to Florida. It had Florida plates on it.
Oh.
And it was like registered out of Florida, so it had to go back there. And they had a car or another minivan actually down in Florida that had PA plates that we could take back to Pennsylvania.
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
So they gave you a deal.
So they were like, "You do this for us, then,
You guys do your
you're
thing.
good."
We get our thing. Everyone gets off. And
Even though we almost
everyone's
crashed the
happy.
first minivan going down.
What the fuck happened?
We were going down I-95 and we hit about, the that loop around DC. Like, you don't go directly through DC. There's that
No.
roundabout that
Yeah,
goes
you
like
gotta-
the highway that goes around DC.
Yeah.
We were going around that, and out of nowhere, this big ass fucking steel bumper is just in the middle of I-95.
That's really weird.
Yeah, my mom had like very little time to dodge it, and she kind of clipped it. That shit was fucking nuts. Because we
Just
thought
a bumper?
Yeah,
It's just sitting in the middle of
like
95.
a big ass truck steel bumper.
That's just sitting in the middle of 95.
Yeah,
It's
like
just
fell off
"Oh,
somebody's
shit."
fucking car or truck. You know?
Just fell off.
Just yeah, and she clipped it. And we thought we had it blown out a tire, and it just sucked because we were like DC's not that far from here. It's what
It's
about
like 2 hours.
yeah, 2-3 hours, something like that. And so we like just begin our trip. And if we had blown out a fucking tire then,
Yeah.
fuck, that would suck so bad.
Yeah, because you're going to have to get somebody out there to fix it.
That trip was fucking nuts, though. It was fun because, like, I was right at that age. I was 17, and I had my license, too.
Oh, were you driving?
Yeah, they made me drive parts of it.
Well, yeah, because they want to sit the fuck down.
Well, that's also, too, and I had the best fucking sense of direction of any member of my family.
Nah.
Like, we were leaving Disney World, going back home, and they almost took, like, the wrong turn and we're, like, heading towards Miami or some shit.
They went south.
Yeah, I'm like, we're going the wrong fucking way.
Yeah.
I was like, pull over, and I had to, like, get us out of this fucking situation of, like, heading towards Miami.
I never really had that problem with my family. My dad was always a good sense of direction. Actually, both my parents are. They never really had a problem with stuff like that.
Like, around here, but when my mom, not even fucking around here, she is good.
My parents been all over the United States, so it's just like
Well, let me ask you this. You know where the Best Buy is in Lancaster?
in Lancaster.
Or Costco is?
Yeah.
On East Lampeter Road or whatever. So I forget.
Yeah, Lampeter.
So I go down like through Leola almost, like
Okay.
a back way through Leola to get
Okay.
there, because that you can do that.
Yeah.
My mom goes all the way up to 222
Why?
to 30, and
It's
then
highway. I think that's what
and
she's
then gets
thinking.
off of the exit that's next to Costco there. It is such. It's literally a loop.
Yeah.
It is so far out of the way. Because I'm like, Mom, you just go this way. She's like, I don't know that way. I'm like, I've taken her that way, I don't know,
Before.
10, 20 times probably.
But
Because
she
we go
just doesn't.
to Costco and we go to Best Buy a lot. So I'm like, she just refuses to fucking learn.
She doesn't want to do it.
Well, she's like, I go my way.
She
you
sticks
go
it.
your
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. She sticks to her what she knows.
Like,
And
Jesus.
that's it.
Christ, but
That's
you're
her.
going-
That's her thing.
Well, whenever I'm with her, I make her go the other way. I put on the GPS.
Take the goddamn road I tell you to, bitch.
Yeah, like I put on the GPS, and that's the shortest route for the GPS from here to Best Buy.
She just takes the way she knows, and it's annoying as hell. I can imagine.
It's so annoying because my way, less traffic.
Oh yeah, and that's what I do. I always go the path of least resistance.
Yeah, less traffic, shorter time, better scenic view.
Yeah.
Her way, way the fuck out of the way, takes longer. You hit highways.
Tons of people.
222 to 30 is a fucking pain in the ass. Like, 30 is a pain in the ass.
30's annoying.
Yeah. So it's like, why even bother with that shit? I don't know. She's a fucking anarchist or something.
She's a fucking anarchist.
Yeah, like those two, like the one south of the border, the motel room.
Swinging all the way back here.
Apparently it was shitty. I don't really remember it being shitty because we got there at like 3 in the morning and only slept for like 4 hours.
Ugh.
And got up at like 9 or 8 or something like that and left to drive some more.
Ugh, no.
Because we went from
I got
here.
to the one hotel room at 1 in the morning, and
Dude,
I
we
got
went
up
from-
at fucking 7,
we
and I was
got-
already exhausted. I can't imagine sleeping for 4 hours and driving another 12 to 14 hours again.
We went from here to south of the border, was North South Carolina,
Yep.
in just that time. We left at 7 o'clock at night.
How many hours does it take to drive to Florida? I can't actually remember.
I can look it up.
I'm very curious because I want to know like how many hours it actually takes. I think it's like a 20-hour trip.
I'm gonna assume we're taking tolls and.
Yeah, no, we're taking the
I'll put it in for Disney World.
Yeah, put it in for Disney World in Florida and see what the trip time is.
Turn right.
I love how you
What? I didn't even
turn right. Yeah, it's just like we're going right now.
I didn't even put in the.
We're going to Disney World.
That's really fucking weird.
What did you type? Just Disney World?
I just typed in Disney. Let's see. Directions. Oh, it's telling me. It's like, what park? Dipshit. How about Magic?
It's so oddly specific.
How about Magic Kingdom?
Do it.
Let's see. Right now, if you left, it would take you 14 hours and 47 minutes. So about half a day. A little over half a day.
Oh, I could do that in a day. I can easily do that.
Drive 14 hours straight.
Yep.
That's if you left.
I've done it.
That's if you left right now at 1 o'clock. Which means you're arriving at 3 in the afternoon.
1 a.m. in the morning. Oh yeah, that's right. We're recording this podcast at nearly 1:30.
Yeah. So you would not arrive until 3 in the afternoon tomorrow.
It's fine.
Or today.
Well,
Yeah, today.
okay, so I'd have to leave.
You would not. You could not do that.
I could.
Okay, yeah, if you had slept 12 hours before this.
No, I've done it on less. Done it on less. No, I drove to
You're
California.
power chugging coffee or something then.
Red Bull
Yeah.
or Monster all the way.
You're
Or
beating your
both.
meat halfway through Georgia just to stay awake. You're like, I must keep going.
No, I could do it. I could definitely pull that off. I've done it before.
Fuck. I would say 2 people could definitely do it. Like, if me and you left right now, we
we
fucking
could probably
do it.
bomb
We
it.
could do it.
Yeah, we could probably totally.
You're
get
doing the
Florida.
first half. I'll do the second half.
All right, that's fine.
I'll sleep, and then I'll do, like, the morning to, like, afternoon shift.
And then I'll sleep.
Yeah. Because I don't know. Although I stay up way later than you do on most nights.
Yeah, you do. I sleep a lot. So I go to sleep roughly. It depends on the night, but yeah, usually around like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, if I didn't take my, like, sleeping medication, like, I probably would... No, I would probably stay up until, like, Like I have the worst sleeping schedule ever.
Yeah.
If I didn't do that, I would probably
Well, you also work in the afternoon to the evening.
Yeah,
so
2 to 10:30.
I work all day. I get up in the morning and then I work the day. So that's probably why I go to sleep a lot earlier. than
that,
you
and
do.
also like I have an office job, quote unquote. So I'm sitting down looking at a computer screen for 8 hours, which
Yeah.
also keeps you awake.
and I'm
watching.
going everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh no, there definitely were times where like I had more demanding jobs where I just come home and just be like, fuck, I don't feel like doing shit.
It's pretty much my life. Is I'll come home and I'll be like, I'm done. This day's over to me. Fuck them.
She get a job like me, and then like after every fucking work shift, you're like, I'm so fucking bored. Cause I'm home. I've been home all day. It's like,
Yeah, I could get bored with that pretty easily.
yeah, it's not terrible though.
No, it's not terrible. It's just I
It's got its ups and downs.
yeah, and that's fair. Like your benefit is the wintertime because
Oh
it snows
yeah.
here. It's just like me. I just want to die.
Although to be perfectly honest, if I could have the choice of like doing my current job during like sucky winter months, like maybe fall and winter, and then doing an outdoorsy job spring and summer.
That'd be more fun.
Yeah,
Just take your computer outside.
I wish.
There you go.
It sucks because some people in the company I've seen have laptops in which they can do work from home.
Oh yeah, you can work remote and just sit on
Yeah.
the porch and stuff.
We don't get that option for my current position because we need 2 screens
Oh,
to
okay.
do. Yeah, we need
do what
enough
you do, yeah.
fucking space to do work.
Yeah, I'm always outside, so regardless of season, so it's whatever. Like,
Oh, what was it? There was fuck, I forget which day it was. There was a day it was like raining recently, and my mom was like, I forget.
yesterday, it was all day.
Did I do it anywhere yesterday? No.
Yeah, it was all
I don't-
day yesterday.
I don't know. Me and my mom were talking about like I forget how you got brought up or something, but you were like working or something, and it was raining, and my mom was like, "Does Lars have to work out in this rain?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, snow, rain, volcano.
Yeah. And like they don't give a shit.
No. I work in any weather. I've become so accustomed to the elements now; it really doesn't even faze me much.
I really honestly think this winter's probably going to be bad though.
We'll see. I'm either anticipating a lot of rainy, wet weather, winter, or a very snowy. I want to kill myself winter.
I think it's going to be a very snowy winter. 'Cause look at all the fucking rain
We've
we've
had
been getting.
tons of rain.
Oh,
I
like,
know.
just this whole summer, how much rain we've got.
Dude, it was stupid. Yeah, it was like on a daily.
Yeah.
Like, it was dumb.
And I remember there was one year where we had a winter that it just snowed its ass off.
Yep.
And the summer beforehand was like a fucking monsoon
Yep.
all the time.
Just wet.
Yeah. So I'm thinking this is going to be another like repeat of that.
I hope not.
I'm
I don't need any of that.
I just start using vacation time. You got any left?
No, not anymore.
Fuck, well,
I'm kind of screwed. I mean, I have like 2 personal days left.
There
so.
goes that idea. I have 61 hours.
I was gonna say 61 days.
Yeah, I got 2 months. No, I probably have that much
gonna
of.
say,
I probably have that.
Jesus.
Wait, what's 180 hours?
Okay, so we'll take 24 hours a day,
Well, I do 40-hour work weeks,
40-hour work week. So okay, so let's
so
say
that's
1 week,
120
4.
hours.
So you said 180, so 160 is 4 weeks.
It's about a month and a half.
Plus 40 hours. No, it's 5 weeks. It's 5 weeks.
Okay, so plus my floating holidays.
So you have roughly 6 weeks.
Yeah, about a month and a half.
Yeah, month and a half. Wish I had that. I don't have that. Not
And
until
every major
January.
holiday off.
What's that?
And every major holiday.
Yeah,
off.
I get all major holidays and stuff, but yeah, like
What's our next major holiday? Let's see. We're going into
Thanksgiving.
October, Halloween.
It's not a major holiday.
You take that back.
You take that back. No.
No, I'm not one of those obsessive.
Yes, everyone who dresses up and goes outside for candy. Yes, major holiday.
I actually don't mind passing out candy to kids.
Oh, I think that's fun.
It's when I get the obnoxious ass too old to be trick-or-treating motherfuckers. You know what
Yeah.
I do to them? I make them solve
I
math.
kind of want to do that.
I make them solve math problems.
Make him solve math problems.
Yeah, I'm like,
what do
you,
you
want,
tell
you
them?
really
Like,
want fucking candy, then you're gonna do this.
I need you to find the coefficient
Yeah.
of blah.
If a 516 train from Seattle was leaving and a 216 train was leaving from San Diego.
You want this Butterfinger, motherfucker?
What is a hypotenuse, bitch?
What's a hypotenuse? Explain to me the Pythagorean theorem.
Oh,
It's like
shit. And tell me the first 36 numbers of pi. I don't even know if it goes up that high. Probably does.
It probably does. I think it's
3.14.
Is it
then
6 after
gone
that?
after that. 3.148. I don't know.
I thought it was 6.
I have no
might be
fucking
very
clue.
wrong. I don't fucking know.
Hey Siri,
You're really gonna ask Siri?
what is pi?
A number Greek letter pi is a mathematical constant,
Oh.
originally defined as the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. It now has various equivalent definitions and appears in many formulas in all areas of mathematics and physics.
I was
Would
thinking.
you like to hear more?
No.
No, thank you.
See, I was thinking like she was gonna say
It's
it's a tasty, delicious, sweet treat that is baked in an oven.
yeah. I'm actually surprised she didn't go for PIE and not PI.
I figured the average person would probably be those like apple pie, you know.
It's 3.14159.
Wow, I was way off. I said
Yeah,
6,
we were,
but
we were both way off.
yeah,
I
wow.
said like 8 or some shit. I don't
Yeah, you
remember.
said 8. I said 6.
I don't give a fuck. How many times you use pie in your life?
I use it so regularly, it's not even funny.
Yeah, when I eat it.
When I eat it.
But that's like
Tasty cake makes a great
one of
pie.
the biggest fucking lies you'll ever hear in high school in math class.
Yeah, you're gonna need this.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of on a practical level would be the Pythagorean
I
theorem.
can't tell you the last time I used fucking algebra.
It's rare.
Yeah. It's like, unless you're going to be a mathematician or a math teacher of
I
some
do very
sort.
specific math, so it's the only practical one. Like I was saying, the Pythagorean theorem. Because that's used in building. It's used
Like, most days you're going to use addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That's it.
so as long as you have like a 4th grade math level, you're set for
solid.
life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, kids. Graduate 4th grade math.
You don't even need
got
to
it.
be able to read a ruler anymore. Like, I just got an update from an iPhone that does measurement. Like, you with the camera, like, you can put one point and then another point, and it'll tell you exactly how much space that
The
is.
distance.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
And it also does it if you like in and out like this, it'll still keep its form and shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I tested it out and I was like, I wonder how big my dick is. No.
I never used my phone to measure that, but I'm gonna try.
About to start now.
Yeah.
It's also got a level on it. Although that shit
Yeah,
is
I've
not,
seen that.
that
Actually,
that
it
shit
does
is not
work.
level.
It does work. I would. You say it don't work. I say it does.
No,
I've
I was
used
just
it
saying.
before.
I was just saying my dick ain't level.
Oh yeah.
So
well,
then it wouldn't
I
work.
don't. This is TMI for me,
You need a
but
curve
it's got a curve. Is it an up, a lefty, or righty?
down. Nah.
It's downy. It's
Oh,
flaccid.
that would be fucking weird.
A downy.
I have a downward porn.
Yeah, you
pointing
just get an
dick.
erection. It's like
Looks like an
curves
elephant
downward.
trunk.
An elephant trunk.
That'd be terrible. Anyway.
I'd be upset.
I would be, yeah.
Yeah.
Upset would be my, I think.
Yeah, because it's just like, you want some of this, baby? And you're just like pointing down. And it's
you gotta like go in
it's
through
fully
reverse.
erect. Yeah.
You gotta do like butt to butt then.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. It's like some weird reverse human centipede.
Yeah, it is. It's just like, all right, I need you to like lift your hips up, and then I'll approach from the bottom, and it'll go in right.
There was some flexible porn thing I was watching where this dude was I forget, he's banging one of the fucking chick's holes, but he was eating out the other two at the same time. Like it was some
Eating out two?
Yeah, no, he was like fucking her in one hole and then eating her out in the other. Like this motherfucker was flexible as a bitch, and she was also.
That
full
sounds
as, like,
disturbing. So
Yeah.
she has, okay, so we're talking, I'm assuming, he's not kissing her. He's eating out either the ass
Yeah.
or the
I forget
vag.
which. I forget which hole. There
And-
was a dick in one and there was a mouth on the other, and I don't remember which. But
I don't know what kind of flexibility you have, but I don't want to watch this.
they were both flexing hard.
You can't flex where two holes are literally like inches apart.
I'll have to somehow.
He's
find
flexing.
That shit was amazing to watch.
That's a fucking special skill you got right there.
It was like if they did fucking in the Olympics.
That should be a sport. Why isn't this a sport?
Yeah.
That's my favorite event. I'd tune in a lot more if I could see that.
Yeah, just watch basketball. All of our teams get fucked as it is
You
now.
can see it now. It's just like it's Brian Malone from America.
Did you see?
know?
Did you see the Flyers' new mascot?
I didn't. I don't watch sports.
It is
I didn't know they got a mascot.
terrifying. Oh wait, I'm gonna.
They have a mascot.
Yeah, a new mascot. It's called Gritty.
Gritty.
It looks like a
The Flyers have a
fucking
mascot called
night.
Gritty.
yeah. It looks like a fucking.
I didn't know the
nightmare.
Flyers A had a mascot and B that it was a shitty thing called Gritty.
Oh, he's brand new.
Okay,
They
I didn't
just-
realize it was a shitty thing called Gritty.
They just show God, like the first fucking images. You're gonna be like, what were they thinking?
You say it's horrifying?
It is. Can I zoom in?
Do I want to see it? Oh God! It looks like the worst Sesame Street character I've ever seen.
It looks like Grimace on crack.
Yeah, it does. It's Grimace who dyed his hair and started doing meth.
Wait, no, I got it. This is Jeff if he was a mascot.
It's Jeff. If he's... yeah.
Look, he's got red hair. That's
It's
fucking.
like a reddish blonde orange, like fucking.
That's Jeff. We
That's
should-
that's the Sesame Street meth dealer.
Hey, kids.
He's dealing to Big Bird and Elmo.
And his
and
eyes
all.
are googly. They all move around differently too.
Well, then he's clearly on drugs. You called it there, Todd. Well
There's
done.
so many memes now about him.
I bet. Who the fuck designed that? Who was the marketing director?
Who said that this was okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say who's the director behind it and who the fuck authorized this?
Look at this thing.
That's really bad. I'm
It's like
very
if
afraid.
a Muppet fucked one of the animatronics from Chuck E. Cheese.
Nah.
Like Mr. Munch. You know Mr. Munch from Chuck E. Cheese? This is
Yeah.
like Mr. Munch's retarded cousin.
Oh God, what happened?
I don't know who thought that was okay, like at all.
Somebody was drunk. They're like,
Someone was high as fuck.
shit's good enough. That's good enough.
I like this picture.
Like, that's fucking horrifying.
Right? It looks like something out of a fucking horror movie.
Yeah, that's the Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights with the Flyers.
Dude, it does. It does look like a Five Nights at Freddy's character.
Yeah, that's an animatronic right there. It's Five Nights
You
with
know
the
what's
Flyers.
fucked up? It does move around because there's somebody who has to wear it.
Yeah, I feel bad for them. Who? You know what? You brought up an interesting point here, and now I'm just curious. The guy or whoever who has to play like these characters, how much do they get paid?
Oh, mascots?
Yeah.
You gotta think.
And I'm sorry, but the other question I have is, if you went on a date, and
Would you say that you're
that you're the
professional?
mascot?
Like I'm the Philly fanatic.
Yeah, I'm the Philly fanatic, or I'm
What's the Sixers?
the Flyers
What's the
mascot.
Sixers rabbit?
They have a
Hop?
mascot too.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know.
He's a cool rabbit that wears sunglasses. I think his name's Hops or something. I forget. Let me see.
That's fucking weird to me. I didn't even know these teams had mascots.
Oh yeah.
The Eagles, I'm assuming, is an eagle. It better be, because if it's not.
It's an actual fucking eagle, actually.
Oh, really?
No, it's Scoop.
Oh, you dick.
Although I think they have like a bald eagle fly at the games though. I've been to 2 of them and I can't fucking remember.
See, I'm just thinking, oh, God.
Oh, wait, is it?
I'm just very curious, like, what their paycheck is. Like, I'm sorry, but I could not go on a legitimate date and
They
actually
gotta
tell a woman and been like, yeah, I'm the mascot for
They have a new
the
man.
Flyers.
Okay, wait.
Sixers? They changed their mascot?
I think they did.
What is it now?
Wait.
Is it like a hairy gooch?
Okay, so what I remember was back in the day they had a rabbit that was named Hip Hop,
Okay.
and he had like a sideways hat and sunglasses. And
All right, so he's
Yeah,
gangster. He's a straight up G. I get it.
Yeah, you make sense. Rabbit, fucking dunking balls and shit, right?
I was thinking Rabbit, Philadelphia, gangster.
Now it's Franklin the dog.
Franklin the dog. It sounds like a fucking terrible kids show on PBS. Like, it's like Arthur, whatever the fuck animal he was. Sounds fucking terrible. Franklin
Actually-
the dog. What is he
actually it
gonna
says
do?
there were-
Teach me my ABCs?
It says there was 3 choices, but none of
That
them.
stealing is wrong.
Wait a minute.
Which would be great, because if that's for the basketball team, stealing. I
No, apparently Franklin the dog is the one. But it was between 3 choices of either Ben Franklin, a moose, or this dog, apparently.
Ben Franklin,
Yeah.
a moose,
Yeah.
which is more of a Canadian animal.
Which I have. There's no moose. Well, I don't know. No, there's no moose in
Not America.
PA.
Not in America. I'm even thinking
I'm sure
of the
there's
country.
moose out in like
Like
Wyoming.
Montana.
Yeah, Montana, Wyoming, maybe.
I'm
Not around here.
Pennsylvania,
Yeah, no.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, no.
No.
Why a moose? Wait, what's the moose's name?
And the
man?
dog.
Sixer. I mean, you can't really go wrong with a dog, though.
I mean, I guess. I mean,
Kids
it's
like it. I mean, mascots are mostly for
is it for the
kids.
kid? Yeah,
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
it is. You know what? That's actually interesting to bring up because I don't even know what mascots are for. Like, I know like certain
Yeah.
teams and shit have them, but
It says here. It says Franklin.
isn't like the Miami Dolphins mascot a bird?
No, it's a dolphin.
Is it a dolphin? Because I thought you remember Ace Ventura.
Yeah, it was a dolphin.
No, it was a bird.
No, it was a dolphin in a tank.
No. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong team because at the end of the movie he beats up a bird dude in a costume.
Yeah, I think they were going against the Eagles.
Was it the
I
Eagles?
think so.
Okay, because yeah, he was beating up a dude in a bird costume.
Yeah, I think it was the Dolphins versus the Eagles.
Because he was he was grabbing the pigeon that was like a $10,000 reward, and then the fucking dude in the mascot costume comes up and he's just like, "Oh, fuck off," and then Jim Carrey like throws a punch at him and then starts beating him up. That's fucking great.
Yeah, well, they used
Yeah,
that.
Snowflake was their mascot, the dolphin.
Yeah, but that was never a real.
That wasn't. I mean, it's a movie. Great movie though, by the way. But
They used to actually do have they used to have a real dolphin as a mascot named Flipper.
really,
Now
yeah, I
it's
guess they
a-
couldn't use his.
now
I want to
it's-
say his likeness, but he's a dolphin.
Now it's a really fucking weird anamorphic.
Oh God, that's even more
Yeah.
horrifying.
Its name is TD.
TD.
It sounds like a fucking sex disease, like a
Yeah, it
STI.
does. It's just like I got TD. It's like, oh God, no.
Yeah, one thing's my
You got
actually.
the Dolphins.
Are the Dolphins? How are the Dolphins doing? Actually, didn't they win or undefeated?
I don't. Again, you're talking to the worst person to talk about
Yeah,
sports
they're
with.
first in the AFC East.
Really? So
Yeah.
you're talking to the worst person.
Dude, the fucking Lions beat the Patriots.
Really?
I think
now that
so.
okay, even I know.
Yeah, they're 3-0, and guess who's in second place? The Patriots at 1-2.
Wow.
Yeah, the Dolphins are 3-0.
I'll be damned.
Let me check to see if that was right about the.
The Lions beat the Patriots.
I want to say that's what I saw.
I was gonna say, don't be lying on this podcast, Todd.
Yeah, 26-10.
Wow.
They got dude. I watched that game. They were getting fucked. Like the Patriots looked like shit.
They were all drunk. They're
Well,
like, we'll
there's-
beat the Lions.
I heard there's rumors that some of their players might get traded, which is like you never hear about Patriots really getting traded.
No, because they're such a phenomenal team.
Yeah, well,
Were.
like I want to believe that we shook them to the core so bad in the Super Bowl that they couldn't recover.
I don't think they're thinking about it that much.
I don't know. They're 1-2 right now, which is not, I guess, not saying much. But I want to see who they lost.
I'll just say it's still early in the
Oh yeah,
season.
they lost against the Jaguars. The Jaguars and the Lions beat them.
That's pretty weird.
A team that was a Super Bowl defending.
Now, if the Browns
team.
beat them, then I'll be like, yeah, the Patriots are
Oh
done.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wish.
Yeah, if the Browns beat them, I'll be like, you know what? It's time for the Patriots to rethink their
You know,
shit.
and they only won their first game also by a touchdown.
Really?
Yeah, against the Texans. They won 27-20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not
And guess-
even by a
guess who they
large
play-
spread. They won it by a touchdown. And...
Dude, guess who they play next on Sunday?
Who?
The Dolphins.
Oh, well, we know.
And you know what's weird? Oh, wait, you know what's really fucking weird though that I've noticed? I don't know if it's happened every season, but mainly the seasons that I've watched football is that at least I don't know how many times they play the Patriots. Let me see if they play them more than once. Yeah, they played them more than once. But every year the Dolphins beat the Patriots like at least once that I've seen. It's the weirdest shit. I don't know why, because like usually the Dolphins suck. So
Even judging by my experience with it, yeah. Considering I'm not even a sports fan, even those are the things I know.
you said you watched the Lions, didn't you?
I root for them only strictly because they're the underdog and they're not the color of shit. So, The Browns.
Oh yeah, Cleveland and Detroit.
Yeah. So I root for the Lions because they're a cool animal.
Why Ohio?
No, I don't root for the Browns.
No, but Detroit's in Michigan. Never
Yeah,
mind.
it is. I was gonna say I don't know where you're
I
going
don't know
with
why I was
this.
thinking they're in the same state.
No.
The way that you talked, because you brought you're like I don't.
No, I said I root for the Lions.
Yeah.
Because they're also not the color of shit.
Well, the Browns haven't been. You know they had they won a game.
They tied, didn't they?
No,
it was
but
like
they
their
all-
best starter.
they- They started in their rookie quarterback and he won them a game.
That's impressive.
Yeah, because it was the first game they had won in 600 and some days. That's 2 years.
Yeah.
You ain't win a game in 2 years, dude. Like,
Yeah. You didn't do that well.
Dude. Well, I want to see who it was against. Oh, they beat the Jets.
That's formidable.
How fucking bad you gotta feel if you're the Jets getting beat by the fucking worst
By the
team.
color of shit? Yeah, I'd be pretty shitty.
They almost beat the Saints though. It was 18-21.
Oh, wow. They
beat
could have
the
tied it.
They beat the Lions in the preseason.
They could have tied it up, even.
Steelers they tied. That was 21-21.
Yeah.
How? I've never actually watched a football game that ended in a tie.
Yeah, because they go
Overtime.
Yeah, they go into overtime.
And usually
So
overtime
What do
is-
you call the tie? That's something I never knew.
It's
like
a tie.
Yeah, but
a
they go into
draw.
overtime. So when do
yeah.
you draw the line?
Well, if time runs out in overtime, then
Then you call it a tie. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
nobody
makes
scores
sense.
that. And that's very, I mean, usually overtime's pretty cut and dry.
That's-
Like somebody's gonna fucking score usually.
Somebody's gonna win.
So, because usually balls at the wall, it's like first person that scores wins. So
Yep.
usually,
See, but this tells you my immense knowledge of football.
yeah. Well, that's like baseball's the fucking worst with that shit because they just keep going.
Yeah,
just
they
keep-
never stop.
They just keep checking on fucking
You don't end in a
innings.
tie in baseball.
No, I stopped. I had to stop recording the Phillies games because there was ones where it's like I could tell which ones had extra innings because it would be like an hour or two longer than a normal game.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like, oh
I don't
my
have time.
god, it's so long.
Yeah, that's egregious. I don't have time.
I can't watch baseball. I mean,
I used to.
I can watch it on TV. I cannot watch it in person. It is boring as shit to me in person.
Yeah, and I can see that
It's a
because I've been to
slow
a couple
It's not like football.
Phillies games.
Like football, there's always kind of something happening, you know.
I guess
Like they
I would need to be
they get-
closer to the
you know-
field in order to see like really what's going on. I guess.
You'd be surprised actually.
Really?
like,
Because
the
I'm looking at a small little pigskin being thrown across the field. I'm not going to be sitting up in the upper deck.
It depends. Like I've been on both sides. Like I've been up in the nosebleeds and I've been down on the fourth row, like at the 50-yard line, and like both have its pluses and negatives. More so if if you're closer, like you're more on a level playing, like level eye field with everybody else almost. Even though like the fourth row is not that much higher up than
Yeah.
the field. Like there's a good drop to the ground, but
Yeah, I can imagine the
it's
walls are
not
pretty
that
high.
bad. You can see high up though. You can see like all
But yeah,
the
you're
whole
getting
field.
full scale.
So from like up higher, you can actually see them like the plays. It's almost like you're watching it on TV, you know,
Fair enough.
where they have like the sky eye in the sky vision kind of shit, and you can see all down below,
Yeah.
like it's an RTS of some sort. I will say though, those stairs at the top of the fucking Lincoln Financial Field are steep as fuck.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, they gotta kind of have to build it that way. I mean, if you're gonna be able to see down and into the field
Yeah,
and
it's
actually like see something.
It's cool though. Like if I were to recommend going to any sports game, I'd probably say a Flyers or Eagles game.
That's fair. I could see that.
Baseball, if you want to get fucking drunk and be there for a few hours,
Fair enough.
I'd say. Like if you want to go for a long haul
Yeah.
and want to just get blasted. I mean, football games usually last a good long time too, but they're pretty. I don't know. What's longer, football or baseball games? Definitely.
Baseball can be very
Long.
very long.
Yeah, especially if they go into extra innings.
Yeah, it depends. It's just because one inning can be very short.
Soccer's pretty cut and dry too. That's what 90 minutes.
I never ever seen a soccer game.
What?
Not once.
Dude, I watched the
Not
World,
once.
I watch the World Cup every year.
Never watched one single soccer game in my entire life.
Okay, well, that's like we do have a league here in America, the MLS, Major League Soccer. We have a team in Philadelphia, the Union.
See, these are all things I don't know.
Yeah, one of my like second or third, or like someone in my family played for the Seattle Sounders, which is
It's a name I'd never heard of.
their soccer team. There's like
Well,
there's-
yeah, but I mean, I'm
yeah.
just saying, like, it's just.
there's tons of teams.
I believe it. There's probably one for almost every state.
Portland Timbers,
Oregon.
New York Red Bulls. Like I think Red Bull sponsors a team. I think it's in New York. I think Atlanta has a team. There's ones in Florida. Like there's ones they're all over.
I could see that.
David Beckham played for LA Galaxy for a bit
No idea.
until he went back to whatever fucking team he played over in Europe.
He's gonna play. I'm sure Europe probably
Europe's-
pays a lot more.
Europe's fucking nuts. Like here in
Well,
America,
it's so much more popular.
yeah, here in America we have the MLS, the Major League Soccer, whatever you want to call it. And it's just that. Over in Europe, there's so many different fucking leagues. You got like Premier League, and then
Yeah, we don't have dick here.
and there's so many because every country has a team or multiple teams, and then usually they'll have a national team and they go to the World Cup. They are like the best of
The best of the best.
Yeah,
I
and
can
usually
believe that.
even though the World Cup's like what is it every 4 years? I think I want to say it's every 4 years. But like you'll still see the same people and like I saw like this past one that was in Russia.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw a lot of the ones because the previous one was in what was it Brazil or was that the Olympics? I forget. But the one before Russia, Germany had won the whole shebang, and I was excited because they were my team.
I was excited because they were my team.
Well, it's either like I like America because I live here, obviously, so I have to. Germany and Japan.
Okay.
I'm like I'm like one country short of like the axis of evil though.
The axis of evil.
Yeah, just throw in Italy there. I don't even know how Italy's soccer team is or football team.
Football.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember if I ever seen them in a World Cup. I'm sure they have been in that.
Who? Italy?
Italy, yeah.
Oh, I can imagine.
Who won this year? I forget.
No idea. Again,
Was it France?
asking the wrong person.
Hey Siri, who won the last World Cup?
France beat Croatia.
Yeah, it was France.
Well, it's France. Okay, I did see it on TV. Actually, I think the only reason I saw it is because I was working.
You should have seen the like opening ceremony videos that Putin had to do because it was in Russia, so it was like he was the hosting country.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, I bet you so many people died
Yeah,
or were like suddenly disappeared. Although it actually went off pretty well. Yeah, because I remember, the last World Cup I think was in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, and it was a shit show. Like it was terrible
Why?
because they were not prepared for it at all.
Oh,
Brazil's government's
it was
pretty
that.
fucking shitty.
Yeah, I can see that.
So like, there was crazy shit like, I'll have to find a video or something. But there was like this one chick was about to give like blowjobs out to like anybody if this one team won or some shit like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was fucking some nuts shit went off in fucking Brazil.
Yo, bitches be crazy about sports.
Yeah, but nothing like that. No crazy off the wall shit happened in Russia for this World Cup. It's pretty tame.
You gotta be fucking nuts for a sports team to win and be just like, I'll blow your dicks if this team wins. It's like,
Dang.
whoa.
That's a lot of dick blowing.
That's a lot of dicks
You know,
being
how
blown.
many, you know how many fucking people are on a soccer team?
Yeah,
A lot of people. But
you're gonna have lockjaw.
it's like 16 plus dicks.
Oh my god.
It's like a full.
Yeah, there's not enough saliva in your body.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, like, and let's see. I actually wanted Croatia to win.
I didn't.
I like it when it's the underdog. Actually, ultimately, I wanted fucking Germany to win, but they
Go
got
Lions.
knocked out in the first fucking round. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I was pissed.
Go Lions.
Fucking Japan got farther than them, and Japan usually doesn't do that well.
Really? Because they do well at everything.
They usually somewhat. They do well enough to make the World Cup, unlike America, which did not make it this year.
No?
No, we didn't even qualify for it.
I can believe that, actually.
You know, fucking shitty. We were in the last one.
Were we?
Yeah, we actually
See, I
did
don't
pretty
know
fucking
this.
well. And we didn't get to the finals or anything, but we did surprisingly well in the last one. And they
That's
hear
so weird.
and they hear that we didn't even qualify for this one. While countries
Wow.
like Croatia, which is a small ass country,
Yeah, it's a small country, but what else do they have better to do?
and play football.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been to Croatia.
See, we're sitting here drinking alcohol and banging chicks, and they're sitting there playing soccer.
Probably drinking alcohol and banging chicks too.
Maybe, probably, because again, that's probably the only thing they could do.
Yeah. I mean, if you lived in Bumblefuck, I don't know. Croatia's probably a very nice place.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about Croatia, so I
Oh.
can't even criticize.
I don't even know where the fuck it is.
I don't either. I don't even know what spot in the world it's in.
It's in a Eastern European country with a long coastline on the Aldrich Sea, encompassing more than 1,000 islands. Oh.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's like across the fucking sea from Italy, actually.
Huh.
Near like Austria, Hungary, Serbia,
So-
I think.
Austria. I'm thinking, like, is it, like, near Turkey and stuff? And Jordan? Or, like...
If I can zoom out, why isn't this?
It's, like, Middle East-ish.
Okay. It is south of Slovenia, near
Okay,
Bosnia,
You're not helping.
Montenegro,
I have no idea where these places are.
Albania,
I don't know.
Greece.
So, near Italy.
Okay, do you know where
Can
Italy?
we just go with near Italy?
Do you know how Italy is shaped like a boot?
Yes.
The back of the boot. It's on the other side of that.
Oh, okay.
There's the back of it, and then the sea, and then there's Croatia.
Oh,
on the other
okay.
side of the sea.
Wow, that is a tiny ass place.
Yeah.
See, I never would have thought that.
I'm gonna look up a picture right now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but you can't look up a picture. That's like looking up the United States.
No, this is a Google picture. I just clicked on Croatia, and this is one of the things that popped up.
You have beautiful architecture.
It looks like Martha's Vineyard or something.
Looks like Martha's
Not Martha's
Vineyard.
Vineyard. The one. What's the one out in Napa Valley, California?
Oh, I don't know.
You know the vineyards out there. What's that area? It's Napa Valley, isn't it? That's where they make the wines and shit.
I think it is Napa Valley. I think you're right.
But there's like another
don't wanna-
name.
What's that?
There's another name I'm thinking of.
I'm not sure.
This place looks nice as fuck.
Yeah.
my
But that's like
God.
saying look up Pennsylvania, and you're gonna find the most generic, nice pictures of Pennsylvania you ever see. But you're never gonna see pictures of like Coatesville or
You might.
downtown Reading.
You might. What's wrong with Coatesville?
Nah.
What are you trying to say? We came from there.
I know, but I'm just saying I was there today.
Look, they got magnificent golden palaces.
Yeah, and there's places like that in Harrisburg, but
We don't got golden palace.
no, we ain't got golden shit. But
We got big ass. Whoa! Look at this Game of Thrones looking fucking town. Dun, 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 dun. Look at it. It's got like fucking castles by the sea. It's like Jesus.
that's Croatia.
You want to go to Croatia?
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, it looks nice.
Watch, we're gonna go there and it's gonna look like Coatesville.
Yeah, this looks really.
And then I'll be like,
Dude, it's also got a coastline, so it's got a lot of nice beaches and probably shit too.
Yeah, probably.
You gotta think, and also if shit doesn't turn out well, you can just hop a boat and go over to Italy.
That's true too.
They're pretty cool.
I just want
Italians.
some pasta.
Eh, bibbidi bobbidi boobidi.
Yeah, to make it a pizza.
Dude, all these pictures of Croatia look fucking nice as shit.
All artistic shit.
I wonder what language they speak there. Croatian?
I don't think that's a language. Probably Italian.
It fucking is. Official language Croatian.
The fuck does that sound like? What kind of dialect is that? They're not gonna go bibbidi bobbidi boop.
Well, you gotta think it's I don't know. It's near a weird collection of other countries like Bosnia and
I
whatever
can't
it's
combine things like that.
Russian, like Slavic maybe.
I can't.
No, 'cause
I'm
it's
really
because that's more like Polish, Russian kind of.
in my brain. It doesn't literally make a sound.
Well, see, and we couldn't get a really good grasp of it. We did into like Google Translate because
So we're gonna have to go on YouTube and be like Croatian teaching, or
Croatian,
like
how to
language
speak-
something or
I'm
whatever.
going to see the how to speak.
Speak Croatian, and then there should be like a Croatian teacher on YouTube, and then we'll know what the dialect is. Like it's gonna be either so obvious or like completely fucking bizarre. Like how many sounds can you actually make with your mouth?
Easy Croatian 1, basic phrases. Let's see.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, this is an ad.
52% of your car insurance rates.
I hate you.
I want to save 52% on my car insurance rates in Croatia. So it's Spanish. Italian. I understood every word of that. Bok.
It means hi or hello.
What?
Dober dan? Dober dan is.
Oh, I heard it was da da da.
They speak fat. Dober dan means good afternoon. Is that umlaut?
So it's like Spanish, Italian, and German.
I can also kind of get a hint of like Russian, like how they pronounce. Oh, that. Yeah, they do sound a little bit Italian too. Like the Jovijan, like
Yeah. It's so bizarre.
Lakunoch.
I can't.
Lakunoch. That means sleep tight. Or no, something.
Yeah, I say that to a lot of people. Is he gonna tell me how I say
Havala. Havala. It's thank you.
Havala?
Havala.
Havala. I said
Havala. Oh my god, that's what you do when you go down on a chick. You just go. You're just saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Holy shit.
Croatians got it right. Okay.
That's yeah, I had never heard someone speak Croatian before.
That's a
but-
first for me. I can all I know how to say is
or Bach knock or whatever the fuck it was.
Bach knocker.
Sounded like fucking Klingon for a minute.
Oh my god.
That's fucking yeah, dude. I imagine there's so many fucking languages on this world that we have never heard of. We only heard
That
like,
are probably so bizarre.
we've only heard the big ones, you know, like Russian, Spanish, German, French,
Yeah.
Italian. I mean, there's a lot. Even the most common ones we know.
Yep. Yeah, I've never heard. I didn't even know
British.
Croatian was a language until today. So
British is a language.
Indian or Hindi actually.
You
Sorry,
didn't
I
know
said
that?
Indian. What's that?
British is considered a completely separate
English.
language.
It's
Yeah,
English.
what's British English?
Yeah, is it called British English though?
Mm.
Which is fair because they do. I mean, it's different. The dialect is odd. You
There's
know,
a lot of different settings on like video games and like
Because, yeah.
electronics that will set it to British English.
One
or
thing I
UK
know
English.
about, especially
Oh, I'm gonna
English,
tell you what the
they don't
fuck-
say like the word sloth. Is that actually they pronounce it sloth?
Oh, hello, what do you tell you the boom boom?
What?
I don't know. They call things tellies.
Oh, I thought you were asking for a cup of tea or some
Oh.
nonsense.
Oh, you're wicked. I don't know. I sound like was it what the fuck is that from?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Nah, I just had something pop in my mind. Now I can't remember where the fuck that reference was from.
Oh my god.
Oh, yo, wicked. Oh, yo, what the fuck is that from?
I have no
That
idea
line.
what you're even on about.
That line, you're wicked, but in that voice, it comes from somewhere. I know it is. It's gonna bug me.
Never heard of it.
Well, I know you probably haven't. It's something in my own fucking head that I've seen before.
Fair enough. I think that's gonna do it though for this late night with Mo Def. I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm
I have to
kinda-
piss.
can make that popcorn.
Oh, we can make popcorn. We can go sheets.
Mm.
Nah, you're like,
Nah, it's too late for that.
fuck. All right, popcorn it is. Yeah, that was fun. That was late night with Mo Def. It's 2 a.m. where we are.
There's a fly in here that's been buzzing around.
I've noticed it. It flew around my face, and I was like,
it
what
was
the
like
fuck?
Like right on the microphone. I was like,
Yeah, I know. I saw it here too, and I was like, and I'm like, you dick.
have you seen any of those lantern bugs around here?
Yeah, I've crushed a few of them. You're supposed to kill them.
Yeah.
They're invasive as fuck.
When I went up to Lowe's the other weekend with my dad, there was a shit ton there too.
Really? I believe it. Yeah, you're supposed to kill them on site. I read a sign when I was at the park, and it said they're invasive species and blah. I don't know what they do. I can't remember. It
What
said
park
it.
was that?
Hibernia.
Oh, they had a sign there.
Yeah. It
I
said
bet
to
they're
kill 'em.
all over that fucking place.
I saw a ton of them. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I've never seen you before.
You
You're
see
like
'em
you're like the new stink bug.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, yeah, but I saw it and it said to kill them. You're supposed to kill them just
You
because.
see them on the trunks of trees.
Yeah, I saw them on. Yeah, they were like all bunched together.
Yeah.
It was really fucking weird. I don't know what they do. I don't know if they kill trees.
Yeah,
or-
they do. The ones that you see that when they're on trees, they're like sucking or like carving out parts of the trees, and those trees can infect it, and then they eventually just die of some weird tree disease.
All right. So what are they called?
Lantern bugs.
Lantern bugs.
Spotted lantern.
Spotted lantern.
bugs,
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, spotted lantern bugs. So remember, if you see spotted lantern bugs,
Well, they're only
commit mass genocide.
they're only like in this like I think Pennsylvania. For some I don't know.
else.
No, because I saw this that old Fallout jumpsuit I had. I sold it to some lady, and she had apparently was coming from Well, she was coming up here to visit somebody, but she was driving from Annapolis, so quite a drive. And I was like telling her about these bugs, and I was like, yeah, I was like, you should check your car before you go, before you leave PA to go back to Annapolis, because they might have hitched a ride on your car, or they might have planted their eggs on your car, and then they'll hatch eventually later.
Wow.
Wow, that's why we're like this county's under a quarantine. That's what
quarantine.
That's what that means. Because I looked it up. I was like, okay, what does the quarantine? Does that mean I can't leave the county or something weird shit?
They're gonna border off the fucking county.
Yeah, it means that if you are going to travel outside of this county to like a non-affected county, to make sure that you are not transporting any of the bugs to non-quarantined areas.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It must be pretty severe.
It's to stop the spread of them.
It must be pretty damn severe.
Well, it's funny.
I saw one this morning. I crushed it. A coworker of mine also saw one. He's like, "Oh, you're fucking pretty." I'm like, "You're supposed to kill them."
Yeah,
And he's
because
like,
they
"Oh,
are
okay."
kind of cool.
Crush.
They're red and like white and black and weird.
They're like gray, red. Like the spots are red.
They jump at you.
Do they?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
I've squirted them with this like solution before to kill them, and they jump and fly at you. They don't sting or bite humans.
They don't look like a biter. They look like fucking weird moths.
They like to jump on you and just like catch a ride on you. They're fucking like,
They're fucking hitchhikers.
yeah, they're hitchhikers is what it is.
I didn't know that.
That's how they get from place to place.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I had never seen one on me, and they don't fly at me or
The
anything.
thing that okay, my dad had told me about these things because he said he saw them at work in Pottstown.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I hadn't seen any around where I live, you know.
I've seen a couple.
And then they had sent this was months ago, mind you. And then they sent out that flyer that I read that told it all about it. I was like, oh, cool. I still hadn't seen any of them, right, at that point.
Yeah.
And then my dad keeps telling me, he's like, yeah, there's hundreds of these sons of bitches up at my work and stuff. I think he accidentally transported a few of them from there to here. Because
Your dad's a fucking criminal.
I had not seen like them until he started mentioning them at his work, and I could totally see them a bunch of them catching a ride on his car or something, or laying eggs or some shit. Although all the ones around my house have been adult-sized ones.
That's all I see is well, maybe they grow quickly too.
I guess I don't know.
It's possible. They're insects. They can do whatever the fuck they please.
I'm not blaming my dad for it, but I'm
Your
just saying
dad's a fucking felon.
it's a
I'm throwing him in
coinc-
jail.
I've seen the ones at Lowe's too, so they're all over. Wait, Lowe's is the what is that? That's not Lancaster County.
No,
Berks?
over there, like that way.
Yeah, where you used to work.
Oh no, that's
That's Berks County, isn't it?
That's Berks. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's in that county too. So.
Great. So we
And
can
that's
all
all the
look
way-
forward to the bug apocalypse.
Yeah, those things are fucking like it's weird because like they kill everything, but they don't want to hurt you. But you like just gotta kill them all.
Gotta kill them all.
I'm pretty sure at least
Spotted bugs.
at least one of the trees in the front yard is probably fucked by them.
I guess. I mean, if that's what they do.
They were all clumped together, and they were like, I went out there with a fucking hose and sprayed down the tree to get them off of it, but they were just climbing back up. I'm like, these things
I
are
bet.
persistent as fuck. They don't care.
Well, that's life to them. They're just like, I either get sprayed by the hose or I live.
I don't know what they're doing.
I live.
I don't know what they're fucking doing to the trees. Like, are they eating it?
I don't know.
Is it
I know
giving them
nothing about them.
substance? I wonder.
Literally, the only thing. It's funny because the first time I saw one was at Hibernia Park. And then
Yeah.
I came back from the walking trail. It was me and a whole group of people. And we came back and we saw the sign. And it said it was an invasive species.
Apparently,
I'm like, oh, no shit.
Apparently,
You know,
these fuckers have been around for years,
really?
and I've
First time
never
I've
seen them
ever saw
until
one.
this summer. Or
I
this,
started seeing them a lot more ever since I saw that first one.
Yeah, same here.
So
It's like you see one, now you see like
them all
everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
weird.
Well, like I haven't seen any of their eggs yet.
I
But apparently, for
it.
every one that you kill, you eliminate like 100 potential eggs from being hatched.
Well, then they're fucking incredibly invasive then.
Yeah, they breed like a motherfucker.
So they're like the rabbits of insects.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Me and my dad have probably killed close to like 200 of them around our house.
Wow, they're that prevalent?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't realize that.
And it sucks because I don't think they go for lights. So like our little bug zapper.
So
thing is
yeah, they're not like
gonna-
they're not idiots like moths.
Yeah.
They're fucking
Ooh,
like,
shiny. Give me the lamp.
so we need
brother.
electric trees.
Well, actually, there's I've seen some of my neighbors around the neighborhood put these like, essentially look like fly trap or like that sticky paper you stick on the ground to capture mice,
Yeah.
and it like sticks it to them and they can't fucking move. Apparently, there's that you can wrap around the trees, so when the bugs climb up to a certain point, they get stuck and they can't move anymore.
It's weird.
Yeah. Although we went to Lowe's and we're like, y'all got any of them sticky tree tape? And they're like,
Sticky tree tape.
they're like, nah, we don't sell that shit here. I'm like, where the fuck they get it then?
Yeah, I'm curious. It's either like something you get off Amazon or.
She was like, well, that's the thing. Like, I saw it in my neighborhood, and then on the way to Lowe's, I saw another like person's tree in the yard that had it on it. Except that one was green.
Maybe you can buy it like Walmart or something.
Well, that's what the lady said. She was like, I think you can go over to Walmart. And I was like, how are you, like, your home improvement and, like, lawn and garden shit?
Yeah,
How
and you don't have the sticky tree tape for the fucking spotted ass shit.
Oh, actually, you want to hear something that kind of pissed me off? Speaking of, like, retailing places to piss you off. I had pre-ordered that arcade cabinet, right?
Yeah.
So I went end of last month, or no, the beginning of September actually, and I pre-ordered it, and the guy was like, "Yeah, it's coming out September 25th."
Okay.
So I was like, "Okay, I'll be back on September 25th." I took off from work. That was what, yesterday? No, 2 days ago. Now 2 days ago. But yeah, that was this Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Took off, went with my mom because she has an SUV, and we get there. Guy goes out in the back, comes back out. Oh, yeah, that's not coming out until October 16th.
Wow. Oh, I remember you telling me
And
that.
I was like, what? He's like, yeah, apparently it got pushed back. And I was like, yeah, because I checked the website, and it said September 25th originally. So it got pushed back. But the shitty thing is, they didn't even fucking call me or anything.
Yeah.
Or send an email or anything.
They should have said something. Said, hey, we're not getting this until blah.
Yeah, because I was like, if I pre-ordered something from you, like specifically pre-order something,
Yeah. Then
and
you have a record of who
Yeah.
is getting and who is not.
Exactly.
So there should at least be some kind of email distribution
like
to
I feel,
say.
and this is not just some simple fucking video game; it's a fucking arcade game.
No, it's a cabinet.
Yeah.
Something serious.
So it's like
It's
I can,
huge.
like most places, if like a game gets pushed back for a release date, they'll let you know.
You haven't. Yeah, you'll get some kind of notification.
But like this was like nothing. We drove I took off, drove all the way there. It was fucking raining. It was Tuesday. It was fucking raining its ass off half the day.
Yeah, it was.
So like, and then the guy's just like, oh well, you'll have to come back October 16th. I was like, I'm gonna call that fucking day
Yeah.
and fucking be like, I already took off that day again, October
Oh my
16th.
god.
Yeah.
He took off again to get
Yeah.
the cabinet. Yeah, they
Yeah.
better have it at that point.
Uh-huh. It was like I think the other ones are already out.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck they're waiting on.
This one's getting held up.
I don't know.
That's
I mean,
a little weird.
I already paid for it in full.
Oh, well then, yeah, you should already have it.
Because, like, the first time we went, me and my mom, I pre-ordered it and put, like, $50 down on it.
Okay.
To ensure that I would get one. And then I was like, okay, when I come back to pick it up, you guys can then charge the rest of it to my Best Buy card.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay. So I get there, and, well, first I wanted that, because, like, when I was there, I bought my mom her headphones and my headphones, and that came to, like, $200.
Yeah.
And I wanted them to take that bill from the beginning of September and combine it with the arcade one, so it's one, because they give you 6 months interest-free financing, and
Yeah.
I usually just pay it off within that anyway, so there's no interest at all.
Yeah.
And, so at least I got that done.
Fair
I
enough.
don't have to do that when I go back. I just pick it up and go.
Yeah.
But yeah, ain't that some bitch?
Yeah, that's kind of. I'd be a little salty, especially because it's like
I
it's
was
almost
like,
like a month.
Like, I didn't have to take that fucking day off. I mean, it was nice to
Yeah.
have a day off, but shit.
Yeah, but you would have had it for another day. You would have had the cabinet. You would have played it. You would have done some shit with it.
Yeah.
Now you have to wait almost a whole month.
3 more weeks.
Yeah. Before you actually get your hands on it. So yeah, I'd be pretty damn pissed. That's a long time. It's not like a few days. It's like a whole.
I did also not leave empty handed, though.
What did you get?
Because, like, when I was we didn't really go far into the store. We just went to customer service.
Yeah.
So I passed by this one like rack of movies, and they had a steelbook version of Predator, the original one,
Uh-huh.
and it was just like it was so fucking dope looking. I think I sent a picture of it to you.
I think you might have.
As Arnold and the Predator, and the Predator's all like purple color.
Yeah.
It's just fucking dope looking. And plus, I love that movie.
You like Predator?
The first one, yeah.
Fair
It's
enough.
one of the most quotable fucking movies of all time. I'm
You're
a
not
goddamn
wrong.
sexual tyrannosaur.
Yeah.
Come on, kill me, do it. Come on. You an ugly motherfucker. And also has the best fucking handshake of all time in it. Where
See, I don't really remember
fucking
the movie
Arnold
that much.
Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers have that epic fucking like bro fucking handshake, and their fucking arms are just massive.
Nah.
And they fucking somebody like 10 minutes or like 2 minutes prior to that scene started filming, waxed up both their fucking arms.
Oh my god.
Cause there's just big rippling muscles and shit. It's like fucking great movie,
That was the focus right there. It's just like
Yeah, he's like,
Good to
Dylan,
see.
you son of a bitch. And they handshake. It's an epic fucking clap.
awesome.
Movie's great as shit.
No doubt.
Also at the end where the Predator laughs.
Oh
As
god.
he's blowing himself
I remember
off.
that.
He's just like,
Yeah.
It's like the most like human laugh, but
I remember that. That kind of was weird.
yeah, I love the first one. Pretty much the only good. Although, I like Predator 2 unironically though. It's
I
a
don't
good
think
movie.
I've seen the second
It's
one.
one with Danny Glover in the city.
Never saw the second one.
Yeah, that's the one. Didn't get too well of ratings actually.
Really?
Yeah, compared to the first one.
Fair enough. It's one of those movies. Like
The first one is so perfect because like you don't really need any explanation about like the background of the characters because you look at each one and it's like looking at classes in an RPG, right? It's like you got the heavy weapons guy, you got the fucking like tracker dude. Like
Yeah.
each person had a role in the fucking thing. You could just tell like from which, who was who.
Yeah.
You didn't need any background, work, I guess.
no, nothing.
Character
You didn't
develop-
need like character development.
Character development,
Yeah.
what the fuck's that?
Character. What the
Get
fuck is
shit
that?
out of there. Actually, Van Damme wore the Predator suit for the stunts in that movie.
No, I
For
didn't
very-
know that.
Very short time, I think.
No, I didn't know that at all.
Actually, I don't even think they used him. I think it was some other guy that took over or some shit. It was some weird thing where like Van Damme was somehow involved in the original Predator movie.
That is weird.
Yeah.
He was
Mm.
involved.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, this could be all wrong, but I think they got him to do the stunts as the Predator, to wear the suit and do like the fucking,
The whole shtick.
the whole
Yeah.
shit, be the Predator essentially. But then they got some other guy because I don't remember why they did it, but he was somehow involved.
He was involved.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
or was going to be involved. I think at least there's some shots of him wearing the suit. I think at least,
Fair enough.
but besides that, I don't know. And then you got the AVP's movies.
Yeah. I forgot. Well, I didn't forget about them, but
You try to forget about it.
I try to forget about them.
First one's not bad. It's alright. They get wacky as they go on, but
Yeah.
oh no! What about you ever see the Adrian Brody one, Predators?
No.
Yeah, where the Predators captured a bunch of humans and put them on their planet to hunt.
No.
Yeah, that was interesting. Actually, I don't actually remember that being that bad. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know it at all.
Now we got the Predator,
Yeah, there is the Predator.
which I've heard conflicting things. Like I heard a lot of people say it sucks, and then I heard a lot of people say it's meh, and then I heard a lot of people say, it's not that
It's
bad.
not, and you're always gonna have that, I think, honestly.
Well, it's funny because the guy who's directed this newest one was the dude with the glasses in the original one. He was the actor.
Oh, okay.
He was the actor guy, Shane Black. He's now he also directed one of the Iron Man movies, 3, I think,
Oh wow, that's cool.
which is also considered probably the worst Iron
It's
Man
considered the
movie.
worst on one, but I didn't think it was terrible.
Wait, no, Iron Man. That's Iron Man 2.
It wasn't bad.
I know.
It was 3.
3. 3 was.
It was
with the
3.
Mandarin,
Yeah, it was definitely 3.
I still don't like the fact that Ben Kingsley was not the actual Mandarin. I feel like if there's one fuck up the MCU has done,
That's it.
it's that.
Nah.
Or that's one of the biggest ones, I'd say. Because, like, what's his face? Guy Pearce
Yeah.
was Killian and he was like the real bad guy. Although he was like, no, I want the goofy motherfucker with the rings. Come on.
Nah.
You know. Although some people are like, do you really? Do you really? Because like the Mandarin in the comic books is like a weird fucking villain. And I
Yeah.
don't know how it would translate to a screen well, but
I have no idea.
it's better than Dude in Suit,
Dude in suit.
which is what the first two Iron Man movies. Like people bitch about the third one, where the first two are literally
Yeah.
carbon copies of whatever the fuck Iron Man is.
Yeah, it's not really
They
a
both
character.
made his little chest thing, doohickey, I forget what it's called.
His core.
Yeah, there's a specific name for it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I can't fucking remember. It's like a reactor.
Yeah, reactor. It's
Yeah.
like something
It's
reactor.
a reactor core of sorts or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't
But
fucking
like,
remember.
first dude, fucking what's his name? Jeff Bridges. Fucking what was it? Ironmonger.
Oh.
That was a dude in a suit. Made his core thing. Second thing was Whiplash.
Yeah.
Mickey Rourke with a core in his thing. I assume. I don't know. Like Iron Man 3 is good. It's like I like the part where his house gets blown up. That's pretty dope.
That was cool.
It's one of the coolest scenes, I think.
Yeah, it's probably. We're talking about 3.
Yeah.
So.
And I do kind of like the parts with the kid.
They were funny.
Especially
they
the
had
part
comedic
where he
value.
leaves him at the end. He's like, you know how I know we're going? He's like, bah. It just like leaves and rolls
Yep.
out the window. Like that's fucking funny.
It had some comedic value to it. It was like a relief. It was nice. It was cute.
Yeah, I like. Come to think of it, Iron Man 3 wasn't that bad.
See?
Except for the whole. Like, I still don't like the Mandarin then. They
Yeah.
made the best of it though. Like him being like
it wasn't the worst thing.
being
in the
like a
world.
method actor or whatever. What like you know.
Yeah, it really wasn't
He's
the
like,
worst thing
"Hi,
in the world.
My name's Trevor. They give me all the drugs and shit. Like
Yeah.
they just give him shit to be the Mandarin.
Yeah, like it wasn't the greatest film by any stretch of the imagination, but it was all right.
That's like I was watching a video the other day about them talking about what are some of the most overrated MCU films.
Overrated?
Yeah, overrated.
Oh my, overrated.
Yep. Now see, I've seen every one except for Ant-Man and Wasp.
And see, I didn't even see Ant-Man or Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man and Wasp is the latest one to come out until...
I've heard a lot of criticisms for Ant-Man.
Ant-Man's pretty good.
I heard it was good. But
I wouldn't
heard
say
a
it's
lot of
overrated. I would say it's probably underrated.
trying to think like what would be considered overrated in the MCU.
Black Panther, maybe. It made a shit ton of money.
Did it?
Yeah. Shit ton of money.
It's another one I haven't seen.
I've seen it
I wanted
once.
to see it.
I don't have a big
I
enough...
just don't have
I
a
don't-
huge boner for Black Panther.
I don't have the... Well, see, like, I saw it once, so I don't really have the biggest opinion on it to see if it was overrated or not. But I know, like, I tried to go see it in movie theaters, like, it was sold out every fucking time.
Wow.
And I haven't had, like, I didn't even have that problem. Well, I was smart with Infinity War. I pre-ordered my tickets to that. But,
Fair enough. I
was
watched
like,
Infinity War at home, so
yeah, me and Jeff and his girlfriend went to go see it at
Yeah.
Ephrata Theater.
Oh really?
Yeah, they were having this thing where apparently you can pre-order tickets there now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's-
Smart.
Yeah, and that's what I did. I was like, fuck it. I was like, well, we'll pre-order 3 of these and go there.
It's very smart, actually.
Well, you can just drive there, park in the parking garage, walk in.
Yeah. No, that's pretty smart.
That's what I'm going to start doing now from now on when, like, it's big movies. Because usually I went to go to Penn Cinema.
Yeah.
But that gets fucking sold out like, I went, actually, 2 different Marvel movies. I went there and they were sold out and I didn't go see. One of them was Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man 1 or 2, I forget. I think it was the first one.
Yeah.
And then the second one was Black Panther.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
And
didn't realize Black Panther was such a thing.
I went to go try to see Black Panther like 3 or 4 times, and all 4 times were like,
We're sold the
out.
fuck out. That's crazy. That's weird
I
to
didn't
think
learn my
about.
lesson to try and like. I was actually contemplating taking a day off in the middle of the week to go fucking see it, like in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how like.
You were desperate to see it. Just like, I just want to see the damn movie.
Yeah, and then I ended up watching it, and I don't really remember being that blown away by it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know. I
I
never
don't know.
saw it at all. So
It's probably because I'm white.
it's because I'm white.
The movie's not made for me.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I'm curious to see it. I'd like to see it, but I'm just like, I'm not huge.
All the other 21s are for like white people. Give the one.
Yeah.
So although that's not fair, Falcon's black. Why
Yeah.
doesn't he get a movie? Shit.
Uh,
Rhodey's black?
Yeah.
War Machine?
I think, speaking of, just in terms of black actors, I think they're making the new James Bond black. If I remember correctly. They're something like that. I've heard something like
There
that.
was a rumor that Idris Elba was going to play him, but that has not been confirmed. Daniel Craig's still playing him in the next one.
Is he? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
It's funny because a lot of people were like, "Oh, but he said he'd rather slit his wrist than be James Bond." Although that was taken like way out of fucking context.
Oh.
He said it. He said it in that kind of way because it's like it's a demanding fucking job to do all those stunts and physical shit. To be
Yeah,
in
it's a lot of
shape.
work.
And he's like, I don't know how old he is.
He's not young.
40s, 50s?
He's probably in his 40s.
I would say probably maybe late 40s.
Yeah, I'd say he's in his 40s. I don't know. I don't think he's in his 50s yet.
I want to take a guess.
I'd say he's like 46.
He is.
Watch, he's gonna be like 29. I'll be like, the fuck? I would say he's probably around
He's
46.
exactly 50 years old. He
Wow.
looks damn good for 50.
Yeah, he's keeping himself in good shape. Good for him.
Hey, he's a March baby. March 2nd.
Good for him.
Yeah, he's going to do those last one, and then after that, they're probably going to pick a new guy.
Yeah. He did well.
Well, a lot of people even said Henry Cavill be the new Bond.
That'd be
Superman.
interesting. I don't know if
He
I could
was in
deal with
Mission
that though. He'd be. I don't know.
He was in the newest Mission Impossible
Yeah, no, I saw that in theaters
with
actually.
his mustache
Yeah.
and his arm cocking.
It was
See that in the
weird.
trailer? Or he's like in a fist fight with someone, and he goes, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, that motherfucker's jacked.
It was weird. I mean, the Mission Impossible. I didn't care for the new one
I
at
heard
all.
You watched the newest one?
Yeah,
What was it,
I saw it in theaters.
Ghost Protocol?
The new Mission Impossible.
Yeah, what's the newest one called? Rogue? No, I'm thinking of the old
I
ones.
can't remember actually what it was called. That's how memorable it was.
I heard it was good.
It really wasn't that. I mean, like it had its
Oh,
moments.
Fallout.
Yeah, it had its moments, but it wasn't like.
I want to see what it's rated at.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest movie by any stretch of the imagination.
It's got a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow.
That's
I did not
fucking-
appreciate it that much at all.
I'm going to have to watch this.
You go right ahead, because it really, to me, it was
From,
like.
see,
it was,
from what I hear, I think, if I remember correctly, Mission Impossible 2 is the shit one.
yeah, I didn't care for this one. I mean, like it had its moments. It was fun to watch, but it just like it didn't stick with
It's
me.
still in theaters.
Yeah, it just didn't stick with me.
It's being played at Penn Cinema this morning at 11 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, thank you. That's all you, mate. Again, it just didn't stick with me. Like the plot was okay, you know, and I followed it, and it had its moments, but it wasn't.
It was the one you watched the one with Superman in it.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. Oh shit. That's an interesting concept to know. Like it got such a high review, but you were like,
I just didn't care for it. I was like,
Maybe
it was alright.
Are you burnt out on that kind of shit? Maybe.
No, it just I didn't go in with any expectations.
How many of the Mission Impossible movies have you seen?
Well, I've seen them all at this point now.
I could believe
So-
it could be a fucking burnt out disinterest kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's been a long time since I've seen a Mission Impossible movie. So, I mean, I went in with kind of not low expectations, but I went in with no expectations whatsoever, and I just came out being like, it was fun to watch. But it wasn't like something I'm like gonna talk about. It's not something I'm just like, you gotta go see this, dude. Like it's awesome. You know, like
Well, yeah.
there's movies like that where if I'm giving it a 97%, I'm recommending it to people to watch because
I'm sure it's a good movie.
it had
Like,
its moments.
I'll-
Like it was, there were moments where I was like, oh, that's badass.
I'll
you
tell
know,
you
or-
what. Whenever it comes out on video or on demand or whatnot, I'll watch it and I'll tell you.
Yeah, go right ahead.
And
To
then-
me, it had its moments. I was like, there were scenes where I was just kind of like, oh, that's
I actually
cool.
wanted
And
to.
then,
I wanted to go back and actually collect all 6 Mission Impossible.
yeah, there's
movies
a
now.
lot of them now.
Not as many as Fast and Furious
No.
or Saw. Actually,
Saw.
I don't know. What was Saw up to? 8?
I think it's
No, 10, didn't they?
yeah. There's a lot of Sauls. They need to stop.
I think they did.
They better.
I haven't heard of any new one in a while.
Yeah, they over fucking killed that one.
Well, you think they made one like I don't know.
The first one was great.
Were they coming out one a year?
I don't know. I don't know when the release dates was for all them. I mean, it just Saul was just you're beating a dead horse.
Yeah, I feel like they were up to like 7 or 8, or I don't even know, maybe even 10. I don't know. Fucking remember.
I feel like they're beating a dead horse with that one.
There's a lot of horror movies nowadays. I realize are doing the whole like shared universe kind of shit. Like Annabelle and the Nun are apparently in the same universe.
No
Like
idea.
the one about a doll and one about a fucking, I don't know.
No fucking idea.
I'm not really much of a fan of horror.
No, I'm not huge into horror movies.
Old horror, yeah. Like you put on some like 70s, 80s horror, I'll fucking go nuts. Like Freddy Krueger.
Not even
Jason.
then. Not even then.
Fucking Michael Myers, dude. Old Halloween, like, okay.
Like it.
The
it just,
first Halloween movies.
I'm not saying it's. I'm not saying they're bad movies by any means. There's just not my thing.
I like watching the old Jason movies, Friday 13th.
Yeah, I've watched them, and they do something. But
You know how everybody knows him with his fucking hockey
The
mask?
hockey
on?
mask,
You
yeah.
know he didn't even get that until like the third movie, I want to say.
didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, the first
I'm
movie.
not terribly familiar with Jason's lore.
First movie is his mom killing everybody.
Didn't know that either.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
not even
I'm not
in-
familiar with the lore.
Jason's not even in the first movie until the very end, where he pops out of the lake in some kind of pseudo dream phase. But
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the lore whatsoever.
in the second one, he wears a burlap sack with like one eye hole cut out of it. Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah, it is. To think that like such an iconic character
Didn't even have like a solid identity.
until the third.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And the fact that he wasn't even really in the first movie to begin with.
Yeah,
It was just his psychotic fucking mother because the kids apparently drowned Jason in the lake or some shit like that.
wow.
He was a slow ass kid or some shit.
Nah, he's a slow ass kid.
And then like even like those movies, there's so many Friday the 13th. And then
Yeah.
you get to certain ones like the one where it's like Jason Takes Manhattan. I forget which one that one is.
Jason Takes Manhattan.
He doesn't even like that one's fucking bad. You would think it'd be cool, like, oh yeah, Jason in fucking New York City fucking shit up. Yeah, let's do this. He's not even in the city for like until like 75% into the movie or something like that.
Huh.
And when he's there, it's because like they couldn't get the permits or something to actually shoot in the city. So like 90% of the movie doesn't even like the movie's called Jason Takes Manhattan or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh, I remember hearing this.
Yeah. And, like, most of the movie's not even in the city, or takes place in the city.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking shit.
That's fucking weird.
It's like, why can't you just call it, yeah, well, I mean...
Call it yeah.
New York City is... Oh, no, I was going to say, you could still call it, like, Jason Takes Manhattan or something, but just film it in a different city.
Yeah. You don't have to do
You
it.
could
like,
kind of get close enough to New York, I guess.
yeah.
With some places. Like, you're just not going to get a Times Square or New York... or
No, like, you can probably shoot... I mean, you can shoot a scene like that, I guess. But
back
you
then,
don't-
what was that, like...
you only
80s
need
probably?
maybe like 20 seconds of footage of you in Times Square. You know, you don't
Well,
even
that's
need...
what I think, like, all they got. There's that
Yeah.
like, famous scene of him, and you see it, like, people use it for memes and shit, of him walking down the sidewalk, and there's, like, a bunch of guys listening to music on a boombox, and he just kicks the shit out of it, and keeps on walking,
Nah.
and they're all like, what the fuck? Like, you'll see a lot of things with, like, annoying songs being played in modern times over that clip, and then he kicks it, and it goes, "Arr!" and shit, like,
That's awesome.
yeah, but that's about the greatest thing that only came out of that movie.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm done. I need to
Yeah,
go
I'm going to have to call it here. But this was a fun episode of the Late Night with Modaf. I'm not even sure what the hell to call this, but that was really fun. Sexy times, late night, after hours, whatever the fuck we're calling this. So, but yeah, I guess we'll see everybody next time. Good night, y'all. Sleep well, America.